What's up, y'all? Welcome into the warm-up show here on Grind City Media. I can actually hear it for tonight because there's no other sound. I'm Lang Whitaker. He's Michael Wallace. We are courtside at FedEx Forum, getting you ready for the Memphis Grizzlies against the Minnesota Timberwolves. We have a early start time tonight, 6:30 tip-off here at FedEx Forum. On what night was today? Monday? Tuesday? It feels like we're like living in a snow globe.
That is true. We are.
I don't know what's going on.
It is Monday, though. It is Monday. Yes.
Some kids are back to school. Some aren't. Some I had a half day. My son had a half day today. So.
Oh, that's that's not good. That's not good. My kids are out another day tomorrow. They celebrating, man.
I know.
Yeah.
They've been in school like 2 weeks. It's ridiculous.
I know. It's day 7.
The Grizzlies are going at it tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They played 2 days ago, Saturday night here at FedEx Forum. The Grizzlies, this is their third game in 4 nights. They lost on Saturday night, 131 to 114. Ty Jerome led the way for the Grizzlies with 20 points, 6 assists in his season debut. The Grizzlies have now lost 6 in a row. Yeah. Minnesota, though, has won 4 in a row. Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, Naz Reid combined for 80 points in that game on Saturday night here against the Grizzlies. And Mike, that game on Saturday night was a pretty convincing win by Minnesota and a pretty convincing loss by the Grizzlies. Where do you think we see them make strides tonight? I don't know if this Grizzlies roster, without all these guys, is enough to beat the Minnesota roster, but where do you think we see the Grizzlies?
Well, it certainly depends on the availability of Jaren Jackson Jr., who didn't play on Saturday. He's probable to play tonight, so he should come back from that, sort of thigh bruise or thigh contusion. So if Jaren Jackson's out there, then you sort of have your most talented player available from that standpoint, or one of your 2 most talented players. And then that neutralizes. That's a guy that can give you 20, 25 points, and the Grizzlies are going to need that. This wasn't, and Isolo said this the other night too, Lang, it wasn't about effort or energy. I felt like the guys that were there played hard. They were just not talented enough to keep up with Minnesota. So if you can infuse Jerome back in there with that same kind of effort that they gave, maybe you get a competitive game coming down the stretch, and who knows? I mean, Minnesota's probably looking to get out of here. This is a get-out game. They've been here for 3 days, 4 days, and they're trying to get home. So maybe you can sneak them. Oh, they go to Toronto after this?
And then they go home,
Yeah. So they're towards the end of a road trip here.
Jaren he got upgraded to probable for tonight's game, so we'll see if he's able to go tonight. Minnesota had Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards listed as doubtful, questionable. They're both available tonight.
So they just progressed through, right? They were teasing us the whole way.
Back pretty quickly.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see what they're able to do. Coach Isolo said tonight before the game that he thought they got a lot of good looks. And he said he thinks there's some things they can improve on defensively against this team. He also said that the Timberwolves...
That's an understatement, right?
No. He did say he thought the Timberwolves didn't get the best looks throughout the game, but they made a lot of their shots.
They did.
He was they shot the ball. He said their shot quality was about average, but they made a lot of their shots, which doesn't bode well if you're trying to beat this team.
And that's Naz Reid making those flat-footed threes. That's Anthony Edwards going one-on-one for step backs, putting them in your face. And you want to force them into contested tough shots. And Minnesota, to your credit, mentioning that, they just made some tougher baskets, man. And it's that's talent. When you have that kind of talent, this is a playoff contending team, a Western Conference title contending team. They've been in the Western Conference Finals twice in the last 3 seasons. So this is a team that feels like they know what they're doing, and they're just gearing up.
Anthony Edwards was awesome the other night. That was watching him.
He cruised, though.
Know,
he wasn't even
He looked very, it was all very easy to him, and he was able to get wherever he wanted, kind of whenever he wanted, and he was really good against this Grizzlies team. And we have guys who are good individual defenders, but not that good.
And you have guys on the other side who are great individual scorers. Anthony Edwards,
multiple
you talk about, Julius Randle. Those are all isolation face-up guys that can get whatever they want.
Also, without Ja, without Zach Edey, without all these other guys, I actually wrote down in my notes the other night, who scores for us? Without Jaren on that floor, there was nobody who could really just go get a bucket. Ty Jerome was able to some extent, but we'll see tonight if that changes, if Jaren's able to go. Speaking of Ty Jerome, he, like we said, he made his debut the other night, had 20 points, 6 assists. First play of the game, Timberwolves targeted him on his pick and roll, and he got a stop, went down and got a bucket on the other end. And you're like, all right, he looks pretty good. He still doesn't look like he's moving the way he did a year ago to me. But he's effective and he's able to play. You actually caught up with him after the game the other night. Here's some audio of Ty Jerome talking about how it felt and how he was able to go the other night.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. Long wait. Just love to play basketball, man. So it felt great to just get back on the court, have some fun. You know, playing's always fun. Obviously, we didn't win, but just to play the game again was a great feeling.
And then right away, you know, first possession for you guys. You're waiting the shot clock with Rudy Gobert on you. Defensive player of the year a whole bunch of times, go right to the basket and score. I imagine that's kind of how you wanted to start it off, right?
I mean, yeah, I want to make every shot I shoot. But, I mean, I didn't know, you know, make your first shot, miss your first shot, just keeping my composure and just, you know, playing the amount of time I got. So, you know, every play is a, you know, next play mentality. The fact that, you know, start off game with a make, you know, you feel a little better, nerves calm down after missing 3 months, but miss, you know, try to remain the same.
Ty Isolo said yesterday that you had gone through probably 2 of the most grueling practices that he's seen a guy come back from rehab to go through. What was that process like, getting yourself back up, ready for tonight's activity?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of guys that, you know, like Javon, Jemai, Scotty now coming back, Omax. They do a great job. So having to play the game, but also, you know, practicing a lot too, and like playing with us getting back. So they did a great job getting me ready, giving me like game looks, real hard defense, and yeah, it was a ramp up for sure. Keep the body right, keep the mind right, and just, you know, excited to get back on the court.
So you were in their locker room after the game when Ty Jerome talked about returning. How do you think he fits into what the Grizzlies are trying to build here, and how he's able to be impactful going forward?
I mean, Ty is a seamless fit, right? I mean, he's a 3-level scorer. I love the way he negotiates in the pick and roll. So he loves to play that, you know, elbow, free throw line, pick and roll, and then negotiate in drop coverage. He can hit the floater. He can get all the way to the basket, which is what you talked about. On his first offensive play, he got around Rudy Gobert and beat him to the rim for a layup, right? So, and then he can also shoot the 3-point ball. So when he's comfortable and when he's in a rhythm, he can do everything you need him to do in Isolo's offense. It's just a matter of, is he going to get the help around him to make the game easier for others, and can others continue to make the game easy for him?
One of the guys who is benefited from playing alongside him and is going to benefit is the younger guy, Cedric Howard.
Yeah.
Drew Hill wrote a great story in the Daily Memphian about how Cedric Howard was going to spend his off day taking his mom to Ashley Furniture because he got a discount there. And he needed a new couch.
You get that same discount, man.
I know. That was
we get that same discount.
I don't have the same contract as Cedric Howard.
That's true. That's true.
I thought it was great to see. Cam Spencer was talking about today, the rising stars thing. We got a lot of young guys who are having a good start to this season. We've seen what the trade deadline's like. We've been around for a long time. See guys getting stressed, wondering what's going to happen. We might finally get some stuff settled.
Some clarity.
By next week.
By this week, in a couple days.
By Thursday, yeah. Once that's settled, like, do you feel like that kind of takes a load off this everything around?
It does, and it helps you with direction. It helps you understand where your franchise is headed. You know that, okay, if I didn't get traded, then I'm here for the rest of this season or maybe more seasons. If you're one of these young guys, you know that this team wants to continue to build around you. You know, Cedric Howard, you mentioned him. You know, a guy like Cam Spencer, Jalen Wells, G.G. Jackson. If those guys are still here after Thursday, they could take a deep breath and they could say, let's really, really focus on developing our games these last 30-plus games and see where we can go going into the offseason.
Cam Spencer started lobbying today. He wants to get that three-point contest invite. He really wants to get it. So we'll see.
Be there. He'll be there.
He'll be there. And he's like, I said, have you made any calls? He was like, no, but hopefully behind the scenes on my behalf. Some people
Somebody's
are doing things. So we'll see. Jaren Jackson Jr. is officially available tonight. We just got word. Santi Aldama out, Brandon Clark out, Edie Conchar, Morant, Pippen. Also, I found out the Conchar neck sprain injury.
It's triangular.
It's the front of the neck.
Ooh.
It's not the back. Because there was a play in that game where there was a play where he got hit in that game. I think it was in New Orleans. He went down and like asked for the foul and didn't get it, and that must have been the play. So anyway,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards is available. Julius Randle is available. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Jessica Benz is going to join us. You're watching the warm-up show here on Grind City Media.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, that I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Duke is suing their quarterback because Darian Menza announced he was entering the transfer portal last Friday. So Duke said, no, you're not.
I'm all for NIL. I'm all for player freedom to transfer and player empowerment. But just saying, I signed the contract, but the contract doesn't matter. I don't understand how that works.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Memphis, Monday, February 16th. Tickets and rinksider packages on sale now.
Watching the Grizzlies is easy with FanDuel Sports Network. If you have cable or satellite, you're all set. Find us on your channel lineup. You can also use your TV provider login to watch games on the FanDuel Sports Network app. No cable or satellite? Subscribe directly to FanDuel Sports Network online. You can also watch on Prime Video by adding a FanDuel Sports Network subscription. Not sure where to start? Visit FanDuelSportsNetwork.com to learn more.
What's up? Welcome back to the warm-up show here on Grind City Media. I am Lang Whitaker alongside Jessica Benson. We're courtside here at FedEx Forum as the Grizzlies get set to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves for the second time in 3 nights. We've been living here basically for a week or two, and now we get a little time away as the Grizzlies go on the road.
Days.
Yeah, the 20th is the next home game.
Yeah.
How about that? Jessica joins us as she always does right now to talk about tonight's main character. Who have you selected?
Because of that 18-day home game hiatus we're about to experience, just a win on the home court.
I'd like
That's the main character. Just can this team get a win on the home court in North America? It's been 22 days since they got a win on this side of the pond. Obviously, they got the win over the Magic in their second game over in London. But they haven't won a home game since the Sunday against the straight in the head.
I'm good.
Look at his face.
What? Who did it?
Was it you?
Who did it?
Was it Rudy?
It was Rudy.
It was
I
Rudy.
went like that to protect it, and I hit it right in your head.
You tried your best.
I talked a lot of crap about Rudy, so like it's probably good.
That's what you get.
Appreciate you.
The first ever MFer on Grind City.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
He's Australian though, right?
The odds were on me at some point, and I have lost it. But anyway, a win. It's that simple because this team will not be back here. They have the 5-game road trip. They have the All-Star break. And listen, when you start losing games in a 5-6 game fashion, sometimes you forget how to win. And you've seen this team in second halves, especially. They gave up 73 points the other night to this Timberwolves team in the second half, and they have not been able to put it together in the second half, even when it was only a 9-point game at half. And I think back to that game against the Hornets where they went out on a quick 16-point lead early on. Grizzlies cut it back to, I think, 4 at the half, and then it was all Hornets in the second half. So tonight, an opportunity. You get Jaren Jackson Jr. back. They also will have Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle.
Hopefully they don't shoot as well as they shot the other night because they were like
over
unconscious.
50%, 18 threes. They got to cool off. They had 22 threes against the Thunder in their win before coming here, and then 18 the other night.
One of the Timberwolves people told me that was probably the best game they played all year, that Thunder game. So they've been on a high lately. So.
Well, it did make me a little nervous because their comments after the win the other night were unhappy. And Anthony Edwards said Chris Finch called out this team and was disappointed in their effort levels, and even talked about how, well, if we had played at a certain level, perhaps. I got hit by a ball on my way over here, so third time's a charm. We are the energy is not in our favor tonight, but maybe it's going towards the team on the other end.
I think Rudy Gobert had it out for me.
Oh, me too. I said the best part of the night the other night was when he missed 2 free throws and got free chicken, followed by the GG
That's
block.
why the ball came in at us. All right.
Very French.
Jessica will be on the call on ESPN 92.9 tonight. We're going to take a break. When we come back, AT from City Limits joins us. You're watching the warm-up show on Grind City Media.
Announced yesterday that we have 2 accepted invitees for the dunk contest.
Yeah, this is dire.
Jackson Hayes and Carter Bryant. And it just has become such a thing to hate on the dunk contest. But you see that tweet, and you're like, what are we doing?
I was told, again by my son, Jackson Hayes last week in a game did a through-the-leg dunk.
I saw
that
it.
I didn't see. But
I don't recognize
he was like,
anything
oh, he did a
does.
cool dunk. Carter Bryant's super athletic.
Okay.
I don't know if he's creative. That's the main thing. I don't know. Like, we need somebody.
I don't need Jackson Hayes to represent. I mean, that's like the direst of the direst.
The big problem with Jackson Hayes is that he's a big. Like, big guys don't win the dunk contest.
The big problem with Jackson Hayes is something far bigger
Other things
than that.
too. But yeah, but just in general, big guys don't win the dunk contest.
Yeah.
You need somebody like Carter Bryant. I have no idea. Maybe he's interesting. Maybe who knows? Maybe he's good. I just know Mac McClung's out. What's up? Welcome back to the warm-up show here on Grind City Media. We are courtside at FedEx Forum as the Memphis Grizzlies get set to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I'm joined now by AT from City Limits.
Yeah, how you doing?
Welcome to Memphis. I know you're a Chattanooga guy,
yes,
right?
Born and raised.
But America knows City Limits and you from America's Got Talent.
Yes, sir.
Season 20, you guys made it to the quarterfinals,
yes,
is that
sir.
right?
Quarterfinals, yes, sir.
So tell me the story of City Limits. Like, you guys, I know it's you, your brother, and a cousin, is that right?
Yes, we started out, well, we don't claim Dre as our cousin. We grew up as brothers.
Okay.
We grew up as brothers. His dad started the group with us.
Okay.
We come up from a gospel background.
But you have like a big family, right? Like,
yes. Dre has 12 siblings in all. Same mom, same dad.
Yeah.
So that's what we're saying. We was all grew up together.
Okay.
So if you go back to the AGT thing, we said that.
Yeah.
But we come from a gospel background. My grandfather is a pastor, ordained minister. We started Quartet Gospel Music. That's where our roots come from.
Yeah.
So when Dre's dad got us together, he was like, he had us sing individually. So he was like, we got to do this. He was like, well, why not? He's like, God gave y'all this gift. Take advantage of it.
I heard, because I was watching some of the videos of you guys on AGT.
Yes, sir.
I hear like you guys sang some Jodeci on there, right? And some other stuff. But like I also hear like some Take Six in there, like some of the harmonies, the acapella stuff. Is that the hardest part? Like when you guys are singing acapella? Because like you can't really hide, right? Like you got to be on.
Honestly, I think that's the easiest part.
Really?
The harmonies, because we're so close, it make the harmony click better.
Yeah.
It's like we've been together so long. It's like light work to us. It's like somebody hit a note, we already there with him. Dre hit a note, we there with him and sing. Yeah. So it's like light work.
So once you guys got onto AGT,
yes, sir.
You get on that big stage. You got the lights. You got Simon Cowell and the celebrity judges and all that.
Yes, sir.
Were you nervous? How'd you feel?
Oh, of course. When I did the audition, y'all can go back and see. I said I done peed about 8 times in the last hour. I was really nervous. Like I was back and forth to the bathroom.
But once you got up there on stage, like once you guys start singing,
all went away.
Yeah.
All went away.
You felt comfortable at that point. So coming out of AGT, it ends. What's next for City Limits?
Oh man, like we just been having a lot of bookings, a lot of national anthems. Like we done did NFL games. Yep. We got a lot of show bookings. We got a song that's gonna drop called "I Got It" this week.
Oh, nice.
It got 1 million views on social media right now, so make sure y'all go check that out.
Okay.
Yes. So
where can we get that? We can get it on Spotify. Apple,
right now, it's on Spotify. Okay. So you can get on all digital platforms. It should be dropping this week. So.
All right. So AT, tell me, you grew up in Chattanooga.
Yes, sir.
Were you a UT fan? Were you a Grizzlies fan? Like, who were you a fan of in that area? Because there's not like a pro team. I guess Atlanta might be the closest.
Atlanta is the closest, but I'm gonna be honest to you. I'm a LeBron fan. Okay. So it's like wherever he went, I'm there.
So you're a Cavs fan, a Heat fan, and a Laker fan.
Well, LeBron fan, just wherever he goes, I'm rooting for him. That's all it is. Yes.
Okay. And LeBron's like your favorite athlete, or
favorite athlete of all time?
Really?
The greatest. The greatest athlete of all time. I know so.
I see. Here's the thing. I used to work at Slam magazine for a long time, so I've covered LeBron. I saw him play in high school.
Wow.
I think LeBron is the best basketball player we've ever seen.
Yes, sir.
Like in terms of like longevity, skill,
yes, all around. What player do you know plays all positions at a high level?
True. But Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time.
No.
LeBron's the best.
I love Michael Jordan.
But Michael Jordan never lost the finals.
Finals is a team winning thing. One person can't win the finals.
Michael can't.
What happened to the first 8 years.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Couldn't even get through the first round of the playoffs.
It took LeBron a while to get there too, you know.
Yeah,
so,
it did. But think about this: 2007, 21, LeBron, taking them to the finals with nobody.
Yeah.
Jordan, not even to throw shame on him, Jordan had to bring people that already was whooping on him. He had to bring people on his team that was already whooping on him. No shade though.
Yeah, not no shade at all. Yeah, I hear you.
know.
We're excited to have you guys tonight. You're doing the national anthem, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that one of those ones you learn your parts? You guys, that's in your back pocket now. Like you guys.
Yes, we done it probably 5 times now. So it's like, but we practiced the national anthem all our life.
Really?
Because what's so crazy, our pops was like, y'all gonna want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, one of our first videos that we had to study was watching Whitney Houston sing the national anthem.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
From the Olympics?
Yes.
Yeah.
So our pops switched around for us where we're going to put harmony in it. We're going to do it a little different. We're going to make it city limits.
Yeah.
And our first time doing it, we did it in Atlanta, Georgia. It was a high school called Willer.
Yep.
Willer High School. It went viral, like over 12 million views on TikTok. Cool. It was crazy, and that's what made us do the WNBA games. Yep. We did the NFL games after AGT, so it's like light work to us, yes.
Wheeler High School is the home of Jaylen Brown and Grizzlies legend Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
All right, well, we're excited to hear you guys. I heard you guys warm up, and so it sounds awesome.
That's just a warm-up. It's going to be way better.
It was great. You guys are going to be turning up for
yes, sir. It's going to be way better.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm just looking forward to watching you guys for the next decade, as your career continues to take off.
Thank you so much.
AT from City Limits. Check them out on Spotify right now with the new single, and you'll see them tonight. If you're coming down to the game, get here in time to watch the national anthem. All right, we're going to take one more break. When we come back, Michael Wallace joins us. You're watching the warm-up show here on Grind City Media.
Now that's the new edition way.
I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting ready to ask you.
Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night.
Gonna go crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour. Journey. Tickets are on sale now at journeymusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat.
MJ, how can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the warm-up show here on Grind City Media. Lang Whitaker alongside Michael Wallace, getting you ready for tonight's game between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Keeping my head on a swivel, although I think all the Timberwolves are gone now. That Joe Ingles came after me.
Straight at you.
I know. Joe Ingles finally got me. It's been, you've seen it like the last 2 weeks. All of a sudden, it's been a barrage. We went a whole year with nothing, and then now they're coming for me. But I can handle it. I'm going for it. We've heard this week the All-Stars reserves were announced. As we're going to go around the NBA like we always do at this time.
There we go. There we go.
It's time to get to some of the bigger stories around the league. We heard All-Star reserves announced this week. Any snubs to you? Who do you feel like should have made it that didn't make it?
I mean, my number one snub is Alperen Sengun with Houston. I think this guy is having an all-NBA season for Houston, and he should have been an All-Star. There's no question about that from that standpoint. You go a step further, either Kawhi or James Harden should have made it. One of those two. Who do you pull off? That's the question. It's tough to look at that list and say who needs to come off. Yeah. But certainly, these guys, man, there's some deserving guys in this league that should have made it and they didn't. Shout out to, Dylan Brooks, who made a run. Desmond Bain in the East made a run. Paolo Banchero probably didn't play enough games.
I'd throw Joel Embiid's name out there.
Availability was a key with him, though. But he probably will.
When he has played, he's been awesome.
Absolutely.
For them. And Kawhi Leonard for the West, who's had one of the best years of his career. Didn't make it, which is kind of surprising to me.
You got some injury potential in there, though, where some guys may end up getting some.
There's guys,
some love.
I think there was at least one starter who's out. Giannis for the East.
And see, here's the thing on the West right there. We're looking at the list right here. Denny Avdia has having a breakout season. He's not having a better season than Kawhi.
No.
But guess what? You need the foreign player to get to that eight foreign guys to make their roster because of the new format. So I'm not going to criticize anybody that made it, but it's just certainly some guys that could have made it and should have made it as well.
Yeah, there's other guys. Donovan Mitchell apparently has a Panamanian background, so there's other guys who they're going to kind of shoehorn into the international team. So we'll see. Speaking of Dylan Brooks, like you just mentioned, on a podcast this week, Dylan said a lot of stuff, but one of the things, as he always does, one of the things he said was that the squad we had in Memphis, OKC is on our wave. All that stuff they'd be doing, that's what we were doing. They just copied it, try to steal our whole thing. When they do their post game and the whole team comes out there, we were doing that first.
Yes.
You think Dylan has a point there? Is OKC?
He's telling 100% the truth right there.
We saw it.
Dylan was at the center of it. He was the orchestrator of the locker room walk out to the tunnel. That team was fun to be around, right? Ja has alluded to it. That was a fun team. This is a different team. So, yes, Memphis originated it, so to speak. Oklahoma City copied it, and now they've been able to sustain it. So, hey, look, you can't knock the hustle, man. They just took it to the next level.
Dylan also said that. Dylan also said
be careful.
LeBron and Draymond Green do these podcasts because they're not good at basketball anymore, and that doing the podcast it takes away from playing basketball for them, and that's why they're not as good anymore. So, you got to leave it up to Dylan to come up with something.
He's got to rub them the wrong way, man. But good for Dylan. He's having a breakout, phenomenal year.
He has been awesome for them.
Yes.
Even when Devin Booker's gone down, I think they're like 3-1 in their last 4 games. They've been really good without Devin Booker with Dylan. Last one, I was watching the game last night on NBC. They had the Knicks against the Lakers in New York, the big primetime game on NBC. Caitlin Clark was part of the pregame show, and she played horse against Jamal Crawford. I don't know if you saw any of it. They played at the NBA Player Association court in New York City. But the two of them played, and it got me thinking, she beat Jamal Crawford in this game of horse. But it got me thinking, who would you choose from the NBA to take on Caitlin Clark?
Oh, okay. I misread the question. I thought you meant who would I want to take on
no.
in the NBA in a game of horse. And my answer was going to be Shaq.
Or Rudy
because
Gobert?
all I got to do is just shoot free throws.
Although Gobert's going to throw another ball at my head. But
I would want to see Caitlin Clark, maybe take on Kyrie Irving. A healthy Kyrie Irving. Just because of the handles, the ability to shoot, do trick stuff. She's definitely a maestro when it comes to that.
She made 5 shots from beyond half court in this thing. So maybe Steph Curry would be a good match for her too.
Yeah. Steph Curry would be that's a good one. So Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, both of those are kind of, the dipsy dude can do everything kind of guards. So that'll be
or like Reggie Miller compared her to Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, that was off. That was completely off. And no disrespect to Peyton Pritchard, but Caitlin Clark should have gotten a better comp than that.
Well, Carmelo Anthony compared her to Luka Doncic, which is a much better comparison to me.
Yeah, that is, and probably more stylistic too from that standpoint.
She reminds me. I've always said offensively, she reminds me of Kobe. The way she shoots from anywhere and the way she can pass if she needs to, but she can create her own shot, and she's good at those shots. Give me one matchup, Mike. We got a minute till we get out of here.
Oh man, I want to see who's going to stop the Julius Randle train, right? Anthony Edwards is going to get his. Can they stop Julius Randle? And if Jaren Jackson Jr. plays, he's going to have to be big in that Julius Randle match.
I want to see who can slow down Naz Reid tonight, because Naz Reid was on fire the other night against us. I feel like, Anthony Edwards is going to get his. Like, what are you going to do about that? But we'll see if they're able to do something about that. All right, tonight's game is not on FanDuel, so if you're going to watch, flip over to Peacock. Mark Followell is on the call, and there's two sideline reporters, Austin Rivers and Robbie Hummel from Purdue. We're going to be behind each bench. But if you want the local call, ESPN 92.9 with Hasseltine, Jessica, Elliott Perry, Bennett Doyle, and then hang around for the post game for the double post on Grind City Media with John Roser, Jessica Bennett, Jessica Benson, and Bennett Doyle. I'll call in to give him a hard time. He's Mike, I'm Lang. We'll see you here on the 20th for the next home game. In 2 weeks. Yeah, we got a long way. So for Mike, for all of us, we're going to take a little break.
Enjoy your All-Star break.
I need one too. We're watching the